what's up? Keon, welcome in. Ready to get this party started? See if anybody shows up.
Hello, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the JRD Puppet Show. It's kind of groovy, so just enjoy yourself. Cause you're gonna have the time of your life. It's a puppet show. Oh yeah, 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 a puppet show. Oh yeah. So have a good time and enjoy the show.
All right. Well, we got one person in here. That is awesome. All right. World record, guys. World record. All right. Well, thank you very much for popping in. I want to give you a cheer. So let's go ahead and give the cheer button here. Where's it at? There it is. Woohoo! All right. And we got Bruce. Give you another cheer. Here's cheer for Bruce, guys. That's two. Well, how's everybody doing today? I'm doing pretty good. I went and had some lunch today. I've been kind of on this kick where I've been using these um, rice-a-roni boxes. Yeah, because the rice-a-roni's been sitting in there for a long time. So I've been just eating those, and they're actually pretty good. Hey, look at that. We got Fran Dash Phoenix in the house. That is so awesome. Thank you, Fran, for popping in. All right. Well, today we're probably just going to talk about my childhood horrors. Yeah, so we'll do that in a little bit. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna. It was just basically a topic to talk about. So yeah, we'll talk about my childhood horrors in a little bit, and yeah, we'll have a lot of fun here on the JRD show. Another half hour of solid rock fun here on JRD channel, where everybody shows up, all three of you. So thank you very much. Bruce with the little, I don't know what that is. Looks like something from Sesame Street. Those little blue things, what'd they call them? I can't remember. They were like little, like aliens or something. Yeah, but that was a lot of fun. Back in the day, back when Sesame Street was before they, turned into trash. But yeah, they had good stuff. They even had certain things on Sesame Street they had to like ban because it was like too disturbing for the kids. Yeah, those were the good old days. All right. LOL. Those things were so cute. Yeah, Fran knows what I'm talking about. Before they were woke. Yeah, I don't know what they are like now. I just remember what they were back in the day. And they were kind of funny back in the day. And then, they got to just destroy everything. Like, that's just part of everything. One little bird, shut up. Jeez. It's always something, guys. Got Gamer in there, being noisy. And we got the birds chirping, like, as loud as they possibly can. Yeah, they just don't know how to like chirp quietly, you know. It's not that big a deal if it wouldn't just bother me as far as like not being able to concentrate on what I'm saying. That's the problem. Rest in peace, Mr. Hooper. Yeah, did Mr. Hooper pass away? I forgot all their names. Yeah, but there was a couple of them that I don't think any of them are alive anymore, are they? Any of the originals? Any of the OGs? Yeah, I don't think so. All right, guys. Does anybody got a question for the Magic 8 Ball? Like, will these birds shut up? How about that? All right, let's go over to the Magic 8 Ball. We're going to open it up. Magic 8 Ball. Will these birds shut their beak? Going in. It is decidedly so. All right. Well, one of them shut up for 2 seconds. So that's good. Let's ask the wheel. Wheel, are these birds going to shut the hell up? All right, let's do it. Ah, the wheel says no. All right. Well, we all knew that it wasn't going to happen. So, all right. What kind of bird meat does the bird make? Maybe it could be dinner. Luke probably knows the bird would taste good. Yeah, that sounds good. A little bit of feather plucking and throw the bird on a plate and put it over my rice-a-roni. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, a little bird dinner there. I'm thinking that's good. We had one bird that laid eggs. Nobody knows why. And then we had to take the eggs, but the bird was getting mean because we were taking the eggs. So we got these. Went down to the little bird store and we got replacement eggs. Um, that look like eggs, so it could think the eggs are there. But yeah, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, but for a little bit it was just laying eggs, and I'm like, what is the deal? Never had a house bird that like laid a bunch of eggs in the cage. That's weird. But it is what it is. All right. Replacement eggs. Yeah, I guess they have replacement eggs. So you can take the eggs and then the bird can feel like the eggs are still there. They're not like real eggs. They're like plastic ones or something. Yeah. So it was a really weird experience. All right. Well, what else we got today, guys? We got. Let me pull this up real quick. Okay. Yeah. So we do have a little bit of YouTube sucks news. So I woke up this morning, got a little thing, in my inbox, and we're going to reveal that right now. So everybody, this is this segment, new segment we're doing called YouTube Sucks News. So I hope you're all excited about that. All right. Okay, yeah. So I woke up. Sorry about that. All right. Yeah, but then the bird mourns for the eggs that never hatch. Yeah. I don't see the point. Can you explain the psychology more behind that? The YouTube sucks news or the birds? Yeah, I don't know much about the birds. The birds aren't mine, so I just have to sit here for the rest of my life and endure it, I guess. For the rest of my puppet life. Anyway, that's the point. That's not the point. Anyway, we're on the YouTube news here. So I woke up this morning, and as you all know, I've been demonetized. So yeah, so everything's been a problem since then. So then I was like starting to like do things I usually do on YouTube, to because I'm just used to doing it. So like put a link in my video description would be a good example of what I can't do now. Yeah. So they told me that I had to verify my account. All right. So I go, oh, all right. So what do I got to do? So what they wanted me to do is they wanted me to take a picture of my ID with my face next to it, and then send it into them, and then they would review it. Whenever it's reviewed, then they would give me access to like the special features, like putting a link in a video or stuff like that. And I was like, okay, well, let's just do it so I don't have to have any problems. And then, yeah, so I sent that into them. They said it would be done within 48 hours, and that was like 3 weeks ago. All right. So then I got this. I still don't have access to, like, the advanced features, basically. And then I got this letter in my stupid inbox today from stupid YouTube. It doesn't know what the stoop they're doing. Um, your unused ID has been deleted. Woohoo! All right. It says Google has deleted the ID you provided to get access to advanced YouTube features because you haven't used the features in the past year. which is a total lie because I've only been demonetized for like a month. All right. All right. Um, your ID is no longer saved on your account. However, if you're suspended from YouTube for violating YouTube policies, we may save your ID for a period of time so that we can enforce our policies. So they can save my ID for their shit that they want to throw down my, channel, but they can't use my ID to give me access to advanced features. Good job, YouTube. Good job. All right, let's give YouTube the good old booze because that's all they deserve. All right. No, just do what I want. All right. Yeah, so YouTube got the that I mean that's just what I've been going through ever since the demonetization basically. They've been just screwing me left and right. All right, guys, that was YouTube sucks news. All right. All right. All right. All right. Now that we're off of that subject, yeah, I don't know what to do. If they're not going to accept the stuff that I give to them, then I don't know what to do. So I guess I'm just going to sit here and wait until I get monetized again, if they even do that. Yeah, but I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, maintain my 4,000 watch hours, reapply on the 29th, and then I'm sure if the answer is yes, which I'm hoping it should be, because I deleted all the stuff that could be a problem, then they probably give me all the hoops to jump through then. Other than that, I'm not going to worry about it. So basically, I'm basically just doing this for you guys because I do not have any interest in trying to make a video that gets views anymore. So yeah, so that train has left. Yeah, that ship has sailed, whatever you want to say. Yeah, I'm just gonna put out little silly little videos that maybe you might laugh at, and just hang out with you live every once in a while, and then try to get the membership stuff back, and so you can send the jewels and do the emojis and stuff because people like that stuff. So yeah, so that's pretty much all this is about now at this point. So it is what it is. All right. All right. So how about childhood horrors? You want to hear about that, guys? Yeah, I don't really have anything super special planned. I don't have like a bunch of horrific music and stuff. I thought we'd just talk about it. A lot of you heard about my childhood horrors, like and all those times that we were doing, like driving around, door dashing and stuff like that. I used to talk about stuff all the time. I'm sure most of you heard it. YouTube police knocking on the door. Yeah, they'll be knocking on my door here pretty soon. I'll be a puppet in jail for no reason, but whatever. AI is taking over. They're gonna ruin everything. Yeah, so let's see. What are some of the childhood horrors I had? I was gonna write them down, but I figured I probably remember most of them. Let's see. There was a time my mom ran over the cat. Yeah, that was a nice childhood horror. Um, yeah, we were all sitting in the car, and then the cat got under the car, and my mom just decided, I'll just scare the cat with the horn, rev the engine and stuff like that. Well, as soon as we backed up, yeah, the cat did not move, and yeah. Anyway, yeah, so the cat was all right. I mean, as far as all right you could be, because the cat did get run over, but that was the problem. But the cat wasn't dead. It was just we ran over its leg, and the cat was limping around for a good while there. Yeah, cat should have moved. Yeah, so that was a little childhood horror I had there. Yeah, and that's the cat we named Fluffy. Yeah, well, it wasn't so fluffy right then, was it? Um, yeah, but most of my childhood horror stories have to do with most of them have to do with animals. Yeah. So that very same cat, Fluffy, which was a like a really mean cat. It was like it wasn't like a regular cat. It wasn't like a house cat. It was like if you go out and you found a wild cat, that's what you get. The cat was like super muscular, and it was like almost, I don't even, it was like a demon cat. You ever seen that movie Pet Cemetery? Yeah, it was like the cat after it came back. That's kind of like what it was. And, sometimes I would sit there and my sister would be trying to go to sleep. She always liked to had Fluffy in the room with her for some reason. I don't know why, because the cat would always attack her feet. So we had this, this was before the car accident. Yeah, so we had the cat would go in the room and then it would sit on like a rocking chair. And the cat would actually rock the chair itself. All right. So, and it would wait for my sister to go to sleep. And then, yeah, about 30 minutes later, you heard screaming coming from the room because eventually the cat attacked her feet in the middle of the night. So, yeah, so eventually the cat became an outside cat. And then we just left it outside one time. And then one time, that very same cat, Fluffy, came back from, I don't know where the cats go. Yeah, but it just took off for a few days. We're like, where's Fluffy? You know? And then it came back with half of its face ripped off. Yeah, so. And it was like literally like half of the face was ripped off. Like one half of the cat's face was ripped all the way to the other side of the face. And it was just like this big skin flap that was. Man, these really are horrific. Okay. It was like this big skin flap on the cat's face. And but the one thing I know for sure is I assume the dog got the cat. That's what I'm assuming. But I have never seen that dog. It never popped up. So I don't know what happened to the dog, but it's not around no more. Nor was it then. Yeah, so I never saw any dog running around. So I don't know. I didn't see the incident happen. I just saw like the after effects. All right. So let's give a big cheer to Fluffy. All right. Well, there's our first one. All right. Let's see what else we have. Had a dog one time that died of heat stroke because the chain got wrapped around the tether pole and couldn't get to the water. Yeah. All right. So that's another good one. Yeah, that was horrific. I came home, and the dog was dead. So that one actually did result in a animal dying. So yeah, boy, we're having a real cheery show today. All right, let's see what else happened. Oh, there was a time that my mom got a new video camera. She was out filming me when I came home from school, and it was like one of the first times that she ever used the camera outside. And she actually caught on film my cat getting run over by the school bus. And yeah, that was not the Fluffy. That was Garfield. That was actually a nice cat, and the school bus took it out. Yeah, so that was another one that was bad. There was also that one time when I was actually on a school bus. After that, actually, I think it was after that, and we were on the school bus, and a little animal, I think it was another cat or something, ran out, and the bus driver couldn't stop, and pretty much everybody, all the kids in the bus saw the dog, uh, you know, or a cat or whatever it was, get yeah. So the bus ride home was very silent after that. Yeah, we were just like, because we all saw it. We all saw the dog run out, and there was no way for the dog or cat. I'm not sure what it was. It was kind of like a small animal, but whatever it was, it didn't make it. All right, Robert the Redeemed. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. We got another person that brings the total of people in the live today to 4. Oh yeah! Let's give you a cheer. All right. Now we'll get off of that subject of dead animals and get into let's see. Oh, the thumbnail is a good one because that was actually a movie that inspired this whole thing. Yeah, so I saw that picture and it reminded me of this incident that happened with my sister and my brother way back in the day when we were little kids. And I saw this movie on TV and it was called The Children, okay? So I was an older kid than my siblings, and I said I just assumed that the movie was Children of the Corn. So I went up to my dad and I said, "Hey, Dad, can we watch Children of the Corn?" Because didn't know if I should watch the kids, watch it with the younger kids that were younger than me. And my dad thought about it. I don't know. I don't remember Children of the Corn that much, because I haven't seen it in such a long time. But he said, "Yeah, I guess you guys can watch it." So I put on Children of the Corn, but the only problem was is the movie wasn't Children of the Corn. It was called The Children. Yeah. And it turns out that The Children was much scarier, especially for kids, than probably The Children of the Corn would be. Um, yeah, I haven't seen either of them in a long, long time. But The Children was crazy, scary, and it spooked my siblings, my younger brother and sister, to for weeks. They were scared of just about everything because it was these little kids and they were like demon possessed and they have white hair and like white glowing eyes and they would walk around in the dark and they had black fingernails and the only way to kill the demon kids was to chop their hands off and yeah, it was pretty scary. So yeah, so that's another thing. That's another childhood horror, and that was actually horrific in the sense that it stuck around for a while. So hey, allegedly salty crab, welcome in. Let's give you a cheer. Brings a total to 5. Let me try that again. Volume was turned down. I don't know why the volume always has to be turned down. Why can't the volume just already be on? Because why are you clicking on the video? You obviously want to listen to it. I don't understand anything anymore. I don't understand anything about anything. Who thinks that's a good idea? Every time you press a video, you got to press the volume button so you can turn the volume on. Why? What are you clicking the video for? You're clicking on it to watch it and listen to it. Stupid, man. All right. Hey, Kaylee and Allie. Yes. Was that a Blockbuster rental? Yeah. Probably back before that, actually. It was a long, long time ago. Or maybe right around that time. I don't know. But yeah, that The Children was a scary, scary. I mean, it probably looks stupid by today's standards. But yeah, for kids, that was not a good one to show the little kids. All right. Hey, friend. We love you, YouTube AI. Yeah. YouTube's testing my last nerves. Just telling you that much. All right. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to keep going doing what I'm doing. Yeah, I do want to thank everybody for watching those late night streams. We're able to maintain it so far. Everything looks good. I'm still over 4,000. So appreciate everybody that helped me out there. You know who you are. Appreciate it very much. Yeah, we're just going to try to get back to where we were so we can have the memberships and the all that stuff like I was saying. Because it's fun. Yeah. YouTube don't got no buns. Is that what that says? Yeah. I have never watched any of your videos. Ha ha ha. Well, you got to be my number one watcher. I'll tell you that much. Yeah. So thank you very much, Fran. Really appreciate it. I don't really think. Yeah, it'd be rough sailing here without Fran. So thank you very much. But the good thing is we did get over 4,000 rather quickly. Now we just got to wait for the day. I think we got 61 days. 61 days, guys, before we can reapply to the YouTube Partner Program. And then probably won't be making any videos like I was making before. They'll just axe me again. So yeah, so I don't really know what I'll be doing, but I know that I'm hoping that we'll get there, and then we could just decide what we're going to do after that when the time comes. So obviously they're never going to push any of my videos no matter what I do. And even if I did get a video that did all right, it's still not going to do, it's still pocket change. So yeah, I had a video that got like almost 4,000 views, and that wasn't. If it's that hard to get 4,000 views, imagine trying to get real views. Yeah, so I'm just gonna be putting out videos that are silly and stuff like that that maybe my main crew would like, and mostly it's about getting the Roy emojis back and stuff like that. I think that'd be fun, because people like to share the gifts and the what do they call them, the jewels and stuff like that. Everybody likes doing that. LOL Fran has personally gotten Roy at least 3K watch hours. Yeah, I'm sure. That was really nice. It's good to have someone like that on your side when you get demonetized and have to delete like half your channel. So, LOL probably. Perhaps interview people on the street with your puppet. Yeah, everybody likes interviews on the street, don't they? What would I ask them, Robert? What are you watching this puppet video for? What do you think this guy right here is crazy? What do you think? Or I'll just walk up at the people like at Walmart and go, "What do you know about Epstein? What do you know?" No, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I don't know if the puppet master has the guts to do something like that. So I don't think that'll be happening. The train park. Everybody likes the train park. We'll wait for trains to go by. We'll be like sitting by the dock by the train, wasting time. Yeah. All right. Demonetization is the new monetization. Yes. Well, doesn't make that much difference, in my opinion. All right. All right. Copyright claim. Sorry. Yes. Bruce caught my copyright claim before the AI did. All right. Train wedding. I don't know. Just an idea. We're going to have like a bunch of iPads like behind us to watch the wedding. Is that the deal? I heard it's easy on Saturdays. Yeah, we'll figure it all out, guys. But yeah, I did tell you a couple of my childhood horror stories, and mostly it revolves around like pets. I don't know. Pets are, when pets do, pass or something happens to the pet or something like that. Yeah, that it can be a very traumatic for a child. So we're made for giving. We're made for giving. Yeah, yeah, but those rings are expensive now. Everything's like sky high. I don't know if I can afford a ring on survey money. So, all right. I think it would get a lot of views. Yeah, it probably would. I'm sure it would. I like my ring. All right. Yeah. I'll probably be like going into one of those little Cracker Jack things. Or not Cracker Jacks, but no, they don't have toys and Cracker Jacks anymore. Yeah, but like those little machines where you put in a quarter, or it's probably like you got to probably put in 75 cents now, and they give you a little ring. Yeah, a little plastic one. That's probably what I could afford. Yeah, so I'd go that route probably. I would accept a toy ring. Well, that's good to know because yeah, it's not getting much more fancy than that. Hey, Rosebud, what's up? Where did Rosebud come? Oh, there she is. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, we got another one. Everybody got a cheer today. For everybody I didn't give a cheer to or forgot to, here you go. Here's her cheer. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Ring pop? Yeah. All right, guys. I hope you have a good day. I just wanted to pop on. I just like chatting with you guys for a little while. So we're going to go ahead and let you go. I decided, remember when I said I'm going to choose like songs, like intro and outro songs and stuff? And we kind of voted on it. I think I'm just going to keep my regular main song like in the back on my phone here as my go-to song. And then every once in a while I'll play just a random song. So I'll kind of alternate them. 6 viewers. Living the dream. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, guys. So today's outro music will be here. It is, guys, and we'll see you guys next time. Don't forget the late night streaming
Three,
tonight.
2, 1, blast off. Oh, baby, thank you for watching the JRD Puppet Show. JRD. smell so funky?
Bye, guys. Have a good one.